Ex-CIA analyst Sue Mi Terry charged with spying for South Korea in exchange for luxury handbags. World News.
Here's a summary of the article.
A former CIA analyst has been charged with serving as a secret agent for South Korea's intelligence service in exchange for luxury handbags and sushi dinners. Sue Mi Terry, who also previously worked on the White House National Security Council, failed to register as a foreign agent with the U.S. Justice Department, according to an indictment made public in Manhattan federal court on Tuesday. South Korean intelligence officers allegedly gave her Bottega Veneta and Louis Vuitton handbags, a Dolce & Gabbana coat, and dinners at Michelin-starred restaurants. Terry is alleged to have worked as an agent for a decade from 2013, 2 years after she left U.S. government employment. She advocated South Korean policy positions during media appearances, shared non-public information with intelligence officers, and facilitated meetings between U.S. and South Korean government officials, according to the indictment. Terry, who is now a senior fellow at the Council on Foreign Relations, served in the U.S. government from 2001 to 2011, first as a CIA analyst and later as the Deputy National Intelligence Officer for East Asia at the National Intelligence Council. Prosecutors say Terry said she was not an active registrant on disclosure forms filed with the House of Representatives, where she testified at least 3 times between 2016 and 2022, but also never disclosed her covert work with South Korea, preventing Congress from having the opportunity to fairly evaluate Terry's testimony in light of her long-standing efforts for the government.
This post received a score of 3,600, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Pretty sure the compensation must be more than luxury handbags.
The cash part was just like $37,000 spanning over years.
These people throw their lives away for such little cash on the off chance they don't get caught. Like, if it was $370K. Okay, a little more sensible. But $37K, really? The folks being targeted as possible assets are usually in a situation where it will take very little financial compensation to get them to turn. You'll find that there tend to be financial and personal issues that can be leveraged with very little cash up front in a lot of these cases.
Yep, that's why any employer in a sensitive field worth their salt, especially those that require SC, will go right through your financials and personal situation as part of their vetting process.
I'm not sure the employers really check about it, but the orgs that give out SCs definitely do.
I had to have one of those vetting companies assess me after a successful interview and man, they were all up in my ass.
Ridiculous. You're saying Egypt pays Bob Menendez with gold and South Korea pays with handbags? I'm so confused.
That's how intel gathering works. You pay with that the person wants. Hookers and drugs are the preferred currency of others.
Snorting cocaine off a hooker's ass is a lot harder to trace than cash and/or handbags.
Especially when politicians don't need to take drug tests like other government employees do.
What are you gonna do? Sue me.
Came here for this, didn't disappoint?
Only reason I clicked TBH.
But it's not just a bag. It's a Birkin. How could you not understand that, CIA?
Time for the fashion police to raid the CIA and clean up house.
I'm always amazed at how little it costs to turn people.
You wouldn't risk life in jail for a Birkin bag? Loser.
My baby want a Birkin. She's been spying for me all night long.
Maybe Terry should sue?
Leave me out of this.
I think you mean me.
Greater than Sue am I? The meme writes itself.
Sushi dinners for an espionage job. What?
Your Honor, it was not a bribe. I was exchanging envelopes only.
Should have asked for a car.
I really hope the prosecutor's name is Terry.
Everyone has a price.
I mean, those Hermes bags resell for a grip of cash.
I hope a guy named Terry would be suing her.
Terry should sue her. What are they gonna do about it? Sue me?
So, sue me?
Lol, aren't we allies with South Korea? IDK who this lady pissed off, but sounds like someone just has it out for her.
Everybody spies on everybody, it doesn't matter the country's relationship. Between allies, I assume it has more to do with foreign policy decisions, sorta like insider trading on Wall Street. Spying doesn't always mean nefarious purposes. I can guarantee you that every country has their spy agencies watching the USA now to figure out what's going to happen in November.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.